everybody. Welcome back to Bayou Time. Harry McCullough here. We're talking with Lena Merlos, who's the Executive Director of the United Way of South Louisiana. Thanks for being here, Lena. We laugh every time. We kind of giggle. It's been a heck of a year, you know, for United Way. You guys are still in the Haven. Your building is now, I guess you said you've got it gutted.
Yeah, we're looking, anybody has any insulation they'd like to donate to us, we'll go ahead and take it.
Well, y'all would just give it away to somebody else. You know, that's the way y'all do things over there. But, yeah, it's been a heck of a year. But, look, you guys have been helping out with rental assistance and those kind of things for a lot of folks here. And you guys still have some money, and you looking for people that might be eligible.
Yeah, we're looking for the rental assistance. We got a grant for $75,000, and we have been helping people who have been displaced by the storm, which that is a lot of people.
Sure.
You know, some of these bigger, larger apartment complexes closed. So it's not, you don't think, you know, if you're in Terrebonne and Lafourche, which were the most affected areas for us anyway, really it's a very simple process. We need a proof of residency that you lived here before the storm. We need your old lease, your new lease, and your driver's license. And then we'll pay up to $1,000 per family, whether you're in a hotel or you have found a new apartment. And the apartment doesn't necessarily have to be here. We've paid some rent in Lafayette and Baton Rouge and Gonzales, because that's the closest place they've been able to find.
Well, that's
to
what I
live.
was going to ask you. That's got to be thousands of people that would just like, you know, those ones that are, you know, kind of in the you know, around the Martin Luther King area. There's got to be thousands of apartments there, thousands of all over town, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, we're talking thousands of people. Give me a typical person. Are they still trying to come in and commute, or they just move away?
I mean, some were kind of ingenious, actually. What they did was, you know, these FEMA trailers that they call them. I know that's not what they're called anymore, but for everybody knows what I'm talking about when we say that.
Right.
And then the state has some. It's a lot of red tape. So what these people have done is they want to help, you know, they want to be there because they have so much little left of what they had and they don't want it looted. So they actually went out and rented a trailer, and those qualify.
Right. Oh, I got you.
You're displaced. So we've paid for trailers. But yeah, no, people are, what they're trying to do is once they've been displaced, and we know, the reason we wanted the grant was, and the Bayou Foundation, thank God, came through on that, and they've helped so many agencies in our area, so I really want to give them some kudos. But they want to be as close not only to their home, because they want to come back here, this is where they live, they grew up, this is their home, but also to be close to their job. So like I said, maybe you hadn't planned at the beginning of this year you're going to be commuting from Gonzales, but you know, that's just the way it worked out.
Fuel and all that other stuff. Yeah, and look, I mean, everybody's having a tough time finding employees as it is.
Oh my God.
You know, we're trying to attract industry here, but it's like where people going to stay. So,
exactly.
No, it's a real big issue for sure. One of your big fundraisers of the year, the Super Bowl, right?
The Super Bowl is coming up.
It's spelled a little different than the big game they play. But the Super Bowl is thing. I guess Manuel is one of the guys who came up with it.
Yeah, he came up with it. Actually, the first manager of the Courtyard said it was something they did. I think it was in Arizona somewhere. And then Manuel was like, you know, that's a great idea. So he chaired the first 6 years. The first 5 years. And so it's soups. So that's its Super Bowl. And then it's soups, gumbos, and chilies. We usually have around anywhere from 20 to 25 teams. $5 to get in. Everybody keeps telling me I need to go up on my prices, but to me, I think it's a fun event. And I think last year we couldn't have it because of the dreaded COVID, but this year we're going to have it because I think the community needs a fun, see everybody again, come back out, you know, to start on our road to recovery. It is a fundraiser for us, but mostly we do it so that we could see our neighbors. They come out, our agencies are there, they usually sell dessert, kind of tell you a little bit about what it is that they do. So this year it's actually in February 5th over at the Courtyard. So if you are the cook in your family and you want to go up against some of the best in the community, please get in touch with us.
So yeah, you can do all three. So that is a great way. So if it's a teams of what, 5 people or just a team? You just
usually they're like 4 to 5 people. We asked about for 10 gallons of soup, and I remember the first year because Manuel had done a million of these things. And he's like, they have to cook 10 gallons of soup. And we had, I think it was like 90. And I was like, oh my God, it's like
That's a lot of soup.
190 gallons of soup. And we had nothing left. We actually stopped charging about one, because
Right.
it's usually from 11 to 2. At around 1 o'clock, we had to stop charging. You got in free and just got to taste what was left.
Yeah. So I'm just interested. So between soup, gumbo, and chili, where the ratio ends up?
Last year, it was, well, usually there's about maybe 5% of the teams cook chili. And then and the rest of it is about half and half, gumbo and soup. And then, but I think this last time, the team that won, I want to say it was Terrebonne General, when we had it in 2020, and they cooked chili.
Oh,
And it was awesome. I have to say, I actually tried it. It was really good. I try to taste everybody's, but when you have like a ton of them, it's,
Right.
I mean, it's a little bit of cup, but by the end of the day, you're really, really full.
Right. No,
Yeah.
no, those are great events, and it gets everybody together. And again, you know, hopefully we can all now. Well, I'm sure we'll still have to stay kind of. We'll have to watch whatever variant we're dealing with right now, but
Exactly.
it's still a great way to get everybody together and a great fundraiser, obviously, for what we're trying to do.
Yeah, no, because the money, like I said, going forward, we're doing what we usually do, but we've had to add long-term recovery to that. So
Yeah.
we're feeding people, trying to get them out of harm's way and into a safe environment. So.
Yeah, no, you guys have been a big piece of the puzzle, so we appreciate everything you guys are doing. So, yeah, okay. So, yeah, we appreciate it. So, you can go to UnitedWayOfSouthLouisiana.com.
Correct.
And find out more.
UWSLA.com, rental assistance, or whatever else you need.
Should have done that earlier. Thank you, Alina. Appreciate it. That's Alina Merlos, the Executive Director of United Way of South Louisiana. I'll be right back right after this.